Hey, how's it going? It's Rich from Elk Endeavors here. Hey, today I wanted to. Yesterday I talked about in my video and my blog post about YouTube. Sort of getting free traffic, right, and getting information, getting people to advertise your products for free. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today: is getting free advertising for your products. And we're going to start with social media. So before we do that, if you like what I'm doing and you like the content that I'm providing, please give me a thumbs up, follow me, drop me a comment if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. I love interacting with the followers and people that are watching my videos. And it obviously means a lot to me. I'm working hard, put myself out here, so help me out by subscribing and yeah, I really appreciate it. So to get started, I thought the best way that I thought would be to get started was to go to be looking at Instagram. Okay, so I'm just going to use Instagram as a platform to start our conversation here. Okay, and one of the things that is important here is that you're trying to build like one channel. So what the mistake that I made, like a huge mistake that I made when I started out was trying to do too much. Okay, so right now, like when I first started, I think I was asked in the first couple of days of the 4% Success Challenge to create a video, to just kind of drop a line and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is how I like it. Just kind of to practice being on video. Well, that required me to create a YouTube channel, which I didn't have. So I went and I created a YouTube channel. And then I created a Facebook page because that seemed like something I needed to do. And then I started learning about Instagram, so I did that. And then I started learning about blogs, so I did that. And now I have a hub, like a website that I'm still working on. And that's a whole other story. But those three things, right? That's a lot to keep up with, okay? Especially when I'm doing this like for a couple hours a night, during the week and on the weekends, because I have a full-time job that I love and career. I have a family and everything like that. So I do this all like after everyone's gone to bed. So at this point in my like right now, I've kind of like stopped with the Instagram. I haven't stopped it completely, but I haven't really been posting to it, and I need to revisit the website. So right now I'm hitting the Facebook, I'm hitting the blog, and I'm hitting the YouTube, right? So I have a lot going on, and that's just to like I have to get all this stuff done every night before I then go and before my education, before I start to learn, right? So I'm learning every day by this, but my point is that you want to kind of take it one step at a time. Okay, so that's where we're going to go back. I'll go back to Instagram. So we want to start with Instagram, or that's the example I'm going to use, right? And I use that because it's pretty, like you have to take a picture, right? You all you need is a smartphone. It's actually like I don't even think you can really do it on a computer. I think I remember trying and I was like, I can't post anything. So you have to do it on your smartphone. So you take a picture. What's the image of the picture, right? You take a picture, and then you post it, and then you hashtag, right? Hashtag like affiliate marketing and stuff like that. And then you sort of try to gain followers, right? And that's sort of the game, okay? So it's relatively easy, but it does take some work and some consistency. So what in terms of advertising, like if you start and you've got, you start an Instagram post and you've got 0 followers, right? You've got nothing because you're just starting, and that's fine. That's where I started. You want to go in and take a look at what, you want to go in and take a look at what other people are doing, right? So you start following people. So you start following people that are in your niche, right? And you can search through hashtags to find those people. You search through hashtags, and you start looking at like what they're doing. And one of the things that I've learned is that like anybody who has like 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers is someone that can really like create influence, right? And they're actually called influencers. I think you have to have 10,000. Whoops. You have to have 10,000 10,000 subscribers in order to be an influencer. I think that's what it is. But at any rate, so long as someone's got more subscribers than you can work with them, right? And you'll be willing to work with them, and they'll be willing to work with you. So when I first started out, I had 0, and then I got up to, you get up to like 50 pretty quickly because you're a new face and a new name, and then you get up to 100. But then it's kind of peters off. So then you have to start making efforts, and have to start like strategizing. So what you can do is, let's say like you have 50 subscribers, right? And you want to work with someone who's got like 700, like right now I have 750 subscribers, on my Instagram channel. And that's because I just stopped posting to it. I don't think I've posted to it for like a month and a half. I look at it to see what's going on, but I just don't have time to post it. So, so if you were like, if you were trying to like get into it and you had 50 subscribers, you might like start following me, and say, hey, and interact with my posts. So you interact, you can comment, you can like them, with the little heart. You can like them, however you want to interact. But ultimately, your job is to kind of make the person with 750 subscribers notice you, right? You want them to notice that you're there. And once they notice that you're there, then you can start interacting with them on a more personal level, right? So you can really comment and ask questions in the comments bar. Questions are really great because they cause dialogue, right? And what I mean by that is questions cause dialogue. Okay, so if you say, I know that's not spelled right, crazy, so I'm just gonna go, there you go. Okay, so if you say like, if you say like, great post, that's gonna be like, well, okay, great, and someone might give you a thumbs up, but that's like the most they're gonna do. Whereas if you say, hey, I had a question about this, where did you get this? Or I had a question about this, did this work for blah blah blah, and like truly have the question, not like don't just waste a person's time, because that's not fair. But like look for things that you can question, and look for ins and opportunities. Be curious. You must be curious, right? Be curious about what you're doing, because if you're not curious, then you're not going to be able to be successful. So you ask questions, and then they'll interact with you. The second thing, so that's one, is ask questions. Hey, buddy. Hi. Are you outside? Little man's come in to say hi. 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 The second thing is to message them. Message people. So if you go in and you're talking to them, you're talking to the people, and you say, and you're watching their posts and stuff, and you have to know what they're about, right? Don't just like message them without any knowledge of what they're about. You have to know what they're about, know the person through their Instagram posts, right? But once you do that, then you can use then you can message them. You can follow them. I don't know if they have to be a follower or a messenger, but then you can message them, right? And ask a question, right? Or better yet, at this point, like you might know them well enough where you can say, hey, do you want to trade shout outs? They're called shout outs on Instagram, right? You want to trade shout outs, or do you want to trade posts, right? You can share each other's posts. But all those things are really, really important, and give you the ability to get your name out there. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, is just like looking at how Instagram works, and how you might be successful with it. So you go in, you start a profile, you start looking at other people, what they're doing, start posting a little bit, start posting more, and then hashtagging, getting followers, and then looking for anybody like I said, like anybody that has anybody that has more followers than you is an influencer, right? So if like I said, I have 750 followers. So I'm an influencer to someone who has 50 followers, right? And so the 50 follower, the person who has, and I've done this, like when I was at 50, I started looking at saying, hey, with the person that has 1,000 followers and saying, hey, how's things going? And can you help me out? And people are real, like they're really cool about it because it's a social media platform. So just do those things. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do is talk to you about linking your ads and things like that. So you start getting traction on your ads and really kind of getting after the meat of it, which is like how do I promote my products and sell my products through social media without having to pay for advertising. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about today. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Ask a question. I'd love to hear from you, and also definitely follow me. I'd love to see you follow me, and so you can see if you subscribe, you can see everything I'm doing, and you can see all my posts. I post every day. I've posted every day for I think 120 days now. So I'm out there. I'm getting my stuff done, and I appreciate the support for my channel, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.